By 4 in the afternoon, the freezing March day had just about run its course. The street lamps and the candles from thousands of rooms in the city of Vienna had already begun to illuminate the freshly fallen snow. In a small second-story room of a house near the old city walls, the great composer Beethoven lay dying. His life had all but run its course. Surrounded by books, manuscripts, and music scores, he could see his prized mahogany piano. He realized he would never play it again. The weather grew worse, with the wind blowing and the snow pelting the windows. Suddenly there was a loud clap of thunder and a bolt of lightning. Opening his eyes, Beethoven raised his right hand and with a clenched fist looked upward for several seconds. And then he died. I have stood in the room where Beethoven died. It would be difficult to describe the experience. I felt the same way when I wandered the fields at Valley Forge, or walked into a 13th century monastery in Austria, or when I first stood where Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address. You can name your own spots. Why do we get goosebumps when we are in the place greatness once stood? I think it is a longing in our minds and hearts to share those moments with our heroes, to hear the actual sounds of their voices, to see them in the flesh. It is a longing to know them and to be known. I cannot go to the place where he was born. Nobody knows exactly where it is. I cannot go to the place where he died. Nobody knows where that is either, at least not for sure. But it doesn't really matter, because though he died, he lives in me. And he does not speak with a clap of thunder and a bolt of lightning and a clenched fist raised in the air. He speaks in a whisper, and his whisper says, "I am with you." And that is enough.
Hi, I'm Bruce Koblish, the president of the Worship Network. I've had the privilege of being here at the Worship Network for about 3 years. About 2 years ago, as we were talking about different ideas that we could put on the air for new programming, we started talking about classical music and the very obvious connection that it had to worship.